pin right. Where is it? I don't remember where it is. Nope, that looks fine. My motherboard, though, I'm not so sure. It looks fine. Yep, there it is, boys and girls. That's the 3050. I'm going to put this in the anti-static bag, and then I'm going to install the new GPU. I'm going to have to do it in the top slot, because I know people are going to give me crap for it anyway, so I'm going to take off these two brackets here, and then I'll remove them and put them down here. The new GPU will go right up here, and these cables will be underneath, like that, and there goes the lights. Good. Look at that beast of a graphics card. Keep this. This is also an anti-static bag too. Incredible. I think I'm going to put it in the top slot because of this. It's not terribly heavy. It's only 2.5 pounds, but I don't want that sagging like that. It should be fine theoretically, but I don't know how I feel about that. Be careful. Just see that. Old one, or it was down in this slot. It's extended out a little bit. You see the difference there? And this part here, I don't know what this is, part of the motherboard. And I don't want to force it, but it will not go in this top slot at all. And I'm moving it up because I've been told it's the better slot. And I want to see if it I think this slot is damaged because if you look at it, it's a little bit loose there on the edge. Because when I took out my old one, I forgot to pop this part to the side. I didn't get it all the way, and I tried pulling on it. I think I kind of bent that part there where it attaches to the motherboard, so I'm getting a lot of glitching when I play video games. Not on every game, but mostly farm sim. I don't know if that's a farm sim issue, but I'm trying to see if that is this issue here with this card, so that's why I was asking. Well, you guys convinced me. There we go. For the longest time, for 2 hours, I was struggling with this stupid thing, trying to get it in, and I found out I forget what you call it, but it's that silver part on the inside on the graphics card. It's actually slightly longer, or slightly shorter, I'm sorry, than on the 3050. So I thought that was the issue, and it would not plug in right. But it turns out there was one itty little bitty part of this cable that was catching on it. And so the second I readjusted it, it worked. So yes, so this thing should have way better airflow. It should perform way better according to everyone's knowledge. So thank you for that, because I honestly had no clue. And yeah, I'm time to do a bunch of tests, get the drivers all updated, and life should be good. Upgraded monitors. This is the main 24 I had. 1080p. That was the old 720p. That's 22 inches. 22 was there, and the 24 was there. They fit fine on here. For the most part, they worked fine. That one was giving me trouble. That one sometimes glitches. So, 2 new 27s in here, 2K resolution, 75 hertz. Time to unbox them and set them all up. There's the first one done, all wired, and that is definitely bigger. That's gonna be huge next to this. So, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be awesome getting this thing going. Time to do number 2. So, they work, at least I know this one does. This one, not yet, because they're both HDMI to HDMI. And my graphics card only has one and needs a display port, so I ordered the transfer cable for it for this monitor. The reason I'm doing this one first is because my left is my primary, so I can deal without one, or I can do without 2, but I could do 3 and have another here, but it just doesn't look good, and that's a 1080p. And running at several different resolutions is probably not the greatest thing to do, so this one's gonna have to stay dark for now until I get my cable, which is supposed to come tomorrow. So, and then it should be working just fine, but they look good. That's gonna stay there behind there in case if I need it. But yeah, these are dual 27 inches, and I'm excited for it. I think it's gonna be well worth it. It's gonna be easier on my eyes. It's gonna be a lot easier to see certain things in games too, and I won't have to get as close to the screen, so. And I'm not gonna have any problems with them, because that one was kind of glitches every now and then. The old 24 did, and that 22 just, it kind of did too. It became pixeled sometimes just because it's older, and it would make a weird sound. You could hear it coming from the top here. It would just make this really weird whistling sound. I'm not sure why it did that, but I don't know. I guess it's just because it's hot or something, but anyway, yeah, so I'll have to do is turn them on. They'll turn themselves off if my PC's off, and then they should both turn on automatically when I turn on my PC. So I had to turn on that one constantly. That one sometimes I did, but it's gonna be a nice change. So I still have to cable manage it. This is always gonna have to be here, unfortunately. And then I can tie up those cables tonight, because all I have left is the one cable that needs to go up there, but the rest of that can get cable managed. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.